Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. Before we dive into today's video, I want to mention this t-shirt that I'm currently wearing. It is the Uncivilized Pizza Power t-shirt. Buckets, who is behind the camera, say hello to the people.
Hello.
And myself, we have a clothing brand, Uncivilized. This is our latest creation. It is available right now in limited quantities on the website. So we will put a link in the description of this video for your convenience. Made in the USA. We feel really good about the way this one turned out. So grab one before they're gone. And Buckets, anything to add? Are we diving into this list?
Diving in.
So this is 5 sneakers every guy should own in no particular order, but we're talking about the staples. Buckets, we're talking about the best of the best, the cream of the crop.
Creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme. I like how you said that. Now, we did this video originally years and years ago, and then we did an updated version, maybe Buckets, like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And so now we are doing an even updated, a re-updated, a more updated list.
A new update.
There you go. 1 through 5 in no particular order. Let's kick things off. Number 1, the Air Jordan 1. Colorway is kind of a preference thing. I love the Union LA collab from a few years ago. Buckets, you've worn them a ton. I've worn them a ton. Hey, brothers, you can do that. You wear the same size sneakers. Sometimes you share sneakers. The bread pair is probably my favorite of all time, but regardless of colorway, you gotta have a pair of Jordan 1s in the collection. They go with everything. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, but most importantly, it's a sneaker that looks incredible with wear, meaning the more you beat them up and the more you wear them, the better they look in a lot of ways. It just doesn't get much more classic than these. The sneaker that started it all for the Jordan line. Number 2, the New Balance 990. Specifically the all gray colorway. Again, we're talking about classic, and this is what classic looks like. These are sneakers that have withstood the test of time. They've withstood all the different trends and fads. Fashion is super fickle that way, but the real classics remain, and the 990 is firmly in that mix. Some of you may have seen the 990 video we did a while back where I called these the most comfortable all-day sneaker in existence, because they are that good. Number 3, the Nike Air Force 1. Again, we're talking about sneakers that have lasted quite literally for decades. There's no going out of style when it comes to a sneaker like this. The white on white is about as pristine as it gets. My personal favorite colorway, though, if you want to spice things up a little bit, is the linen, which wasn't a super hard pair to get back when Kith released them at the end of 2016, I think it was, but the resale prices on those have gotten pretty crazy. I have heard some rumors, some buzz, that they may be slotted to re-release to come back out sometime next year, sometime in 2024. I think I heard around the summertime, but have not seen any confirmation from Nike. Do with that information what you will. The bottom line is you gotta have a pair of Uptowns in the arsenal. Oh, quick little side note. I talked about how the Jordan 1 looks better and better the more you wear them. In my opinion, the Air Force 1 is the exact opposite of that. It's the only downside. I don't think they look good when they get beat up, whereas the Jordan 1 really does. Okay, boom. I just wanted to add that in there. Number 4, the Air Jordan 3. I got to include these, man. I just have to. The 3 might be my favorite Jordan of all time. I've said that a bunch in previous videos. The look, the wearability. I also think they are one of the more comfortable Jordan models out here. Cozy Boy certified. You know we like to keep it cozy. Now that's not saying much when it comes to Jordans, but still, my favorite colorway of all time is the black cement, just me personally, but one of my most worn sneakers over the past 5 years probably is the Jordan 3 Amamanir. Easily my favorite newer colorway, but there's always pairs and colorways you can grab. The Georgetowns, Fire Reds, a lot of good stuff out there that has released semi-recently and will continue to release. So the Jordan 3, you're in good hands. Number 5, the Nike Air Max 1. I mean, come on, who doesn't love the Air Max 1? I actually this wasn't planned out, just coincidence, but Buckets, a lot of ones on this list.
Yeah.
Jordan 1, Air Force 1, Air Max 1. You're getting the idea here. Classic. That's the underlying theme of this video, of this list. Classique, even. You put a little apostrophe over the I, whatever that's called.
Okay.
Just fancy it up a little bit.
For sure.
Boom, you could edit that in right here. Make it a little transparent so they can still see me, but boom.
The word classique?
Classique. We're living.
Okay.
We're living. I just love the Air Max 1, whether it's a timeless colorway like the white and red pair or one of my recent favorites, the Concepts collaboration, my pick for sneaker of the year last year. Absolutely love them. Love, love, love the Air Max 1. You cannot go wrong. And number 6, a quick honorable mention. Most of you are not going to be familiar with this sneaker yet. Emphasis on the yet. It is the Uncivilized sneaker, created by Buckets, again, behind the camera, myself, and one of our best friends. I know this isn't a sneakerhead type of sneaker, but trust me, your feet will thank you. It's a great lifestyle and workout sneaker. The whole goal when we created these was to make a sneaker that mimicked the natural shape of the foot, allowed your toes to spread how they were naturally intended to do. Barefoot inspired, so there's enough cushioning to protect you from the elements, so to speak, but not so much cushioning that it's actually weakening your feet in the process. I love Nikes, Jordans, all kinds of brands, style, streetwear. I love it, obviously. I grew up on that. That said, this is by far my favorite sneaker to work out in, and I think it is important to balance things out. Cramming your foot into a pair of Air Max 1s, yeah, it looks good, not necessarily good for your feet. Buckets, you wear the Uncivilized sneaker all the time, and you actually mentioned to me that it's hard sometimes to go back to an Air Max or a Jordan Retro because your feet have gotten so used to kind of being in that natural state. This is what spread toes look like, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what this hand gesture is, if you didn't know.
Okay.
But you feel me.
I do, and I agree.
Obviously, it's our sneaker, so you could say we're biased, but I stand by them. The reviews and the feedback have been great. We will put a link in the description of this video if you want to check them out, uncivilizedSneaker.com. I wanted to throw that out there, boom, just lob it out there into the atmosphere. Quick little honorable mention, never hurt anybody. And that's all I got. These are the essentials. 5 sneakers every guy should own in 2023 with a little 6th honorable mention there. We'll have to do another one next year. A lot of people ask for videos like this one. And again, there's so many sneakers coming out all the time. Sometimes it can get hard to focus on anything. A list like this, like if you had to, Buckets, just have 5 pairs, just one rotation, kind of forever, these would be pretty safe bets.
Definitely.
Very, very safe bets. You would be in good shape. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think about this list. What sneakers do you agree with? What sneakers should have we included that we didn't? And if you could have, say, one sneaker and you had to wear that sneaker alone, just those, for a year straight, what would that sneaker be? Leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. Buckets, anything to add? You're quiet today. I guess I was going a mile a minute.
Well, yeah, when a list video, there's not really...
I was all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah, and we discussed the list before.
Okay.
So I don't need to, give my thoughts.
We discuss sneakers all the time. A lot of times you chime in. Today you didn't.
Yeah, I guess so.
We got the list. We got 5 staples. Holla at Chiguala. Adios.